Hey everyone, it is John and Will from Men Talking Mindfulness. We just wrapped up our last episode of this season. Season 3 is complete. I can't believe it. It's nuts. And we'll be kicking off season 4 here soon. In between the seasons, we're going to have some meditations to keep you guys connected and to stay connected with you. That said, we just wrapped up this final episode on developing grit through mindfulness with Shilpi Mahajan. She is fantastic. She is the founder of Fablefy, which is out there sharing mindfulness, meditation, vulnerability, and the whole grit, which we talk about in the episode, with children to develop that emotional intelligence and to really make for a better society. Fantastic interview. So many great nuggets of information. Will, what are your thoughts?
I really love that whole idea of whole grit. And instead of grit, like we mentioned in the show, like it just seems to be hijacked by overachievers, putting in long hours and extreme tenacity and sacrificing and do whatever it kind of takes mentality. And, really like underneath all of that achievement is our feelings, our vulnerability, and, what we do about failure and how we deal with all that. And this is what I love, this idea of whole grit. Because it allows us to speak to those feelings in order so we can become more resilient, which will help us be more gritty, so we can actually be more effective, right? When we take that next attempt. Like she says something here, we have to, where is it? Yeah. So it's having the willingness to fail again, and to fail better until we finally succeed. And we talked about some of the elements of what we do with failure and how we recycle it into creating more opportunity for more success. I really enjoyed Shilpi, and she actually closed our meditation, closed our prayer.
I loved it.
She was really phenomenal. So good idea having her on the show, John. Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. And she was fantastic. And, one of the things she talked about is being with your feelings, and how many times when we talk about grit or hear about grit, as Will mentioned, we talk about, hey, just put more time in, put your nose down and put more time in, put more effort in, work harder. Hey, that's all well and good, and I don't fault people for doing that. But if you're doing that at the cost of your own feelings, your own emotional stability, your own emotional and mental health, then you may need to question it. And if you're shoving aside feelings and emotions and not processing them in that process, then you're not being gritty. Because guess what? It takes grit to be alone and to be quiet with your feelings and emotions. And we get into that quite a bit in the show. So check it out if you have time, or when you have time. And we'd love to have you check it out on YouTube or on any podcast platform. But heads up, again, next season, we will be streaming exclusively to YouTube, no longer on LinkedIn, no longer on Facebook, YouTube and YouTube only. So follow us there if you want to watch the show. And we appreciate you. And until next time, peace.
Peace. Thank you, John. Thank you, everybody, for listening.